Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder once again with another Reddit story for you. This one from AITAH is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Husband That You Don't Lose Weight Magically After Going to the Gym? Throwaway account for obvious reasons. I don't think my husband would want our argument hashed out to strangers, but honestly, I don't know who else to ask. My husband, male 33, and I, female 24, have been married 2 years. We have a 16-week-old daughter. Prior to my pregnancy, I was active, but not as active as my husband. He is big into fitness and stuff I am really not. I just worked out because my doctor told me to. I only ran maybe twice a week and had a Pilates class every Sunday. I weighed 120 pounds before pregnancy. During pregnancy, I gained 40, lost 20 right off the bat after having my daughter, which my doctor said is normal through my baby herself, fluid, placenta, all that. And I've been working on losing that last 20. While my body looks different, I don't really care, as I'm just glad my baby is so healthy and perfect. However, my husband started mentioning my weight at 2 weeks postpartum, literally. No, this is not where I thought this was going. Why? Do not tell me. This is not where I thought this title was going at all. Do not tell. I thought it was him. I thought he was going to the gym and he's like, I'm frustrated because I can't lose weight. And she's like, it's okay, babe. It doesn't happen automatically. No, it's because he is pressuring her to lose weight. God dang it. Oh. All right, everybody. If you weren't already prepared to be pissed off, be prepared to be pissed off. Be prepared. I'll give you more red flags. If I could just keep them constantly flowing during this time, that would be the play. Okay. He would say it and frame it in a way that was a compliment, but it wasn't. Oh, you look so good. You look like a mommy now. Or I wouldn't guess it was a whole 20 pounds, maybe just 10 or so. Oh, you are a 20-pound piece of shit, sir. I just rolled my eyes and told him to stop. Honestly, I didn't care. Those comments happened maybe twice a week, so it was easy to forget. My doctor told me to wait 12 weeks before returning to strenuous exercise, so I did. But the moment I hit 12 weeks, my husband was asking me to come to the gym with him, literally all the time. He was badgering me almost. I did it to make him happy, and he certainly was happy. I will admit that it felt good to have some time to myself, and I didn't mind going at all. But now it's been another 4 weeks since then. I haven't lost any weight but like 2.5 pounds. My husband seems to think this is because I snack too much, and he told me that. I told him, I have to. I am breastfeeding. Why does this guy get he gets worse every time he opens his mouth? It's like he's adding a plate onto the bar of his assholishness every time he opens his mouth. So, okay, I'll get through it before I start speculating here. So that started an argument. He told me that I should go back to Pilates to tighten my tummy again. I told him I'd rather die than do that right now, to be honest. He told me, fine, then at least try harder. I told him I am trying my absolute hardest and you don't just magically lose weight in the gym. He wholeheartedly disagrees with that and went on a tangent about how he loves me and my body for carrying our baby, but he still wants me to take care of myself for my health. Yeah, for sure, OP. This is all about your health, really. Whatever. I mean, I get that sentiment. A lot of my postpartum appointments centered around my health as well, but it's more things like recovering, sleeping, and eating, though, not working out. So, am I the astronaut? No, not just not the astronaut. I think we should have like a negative direction here because the fact that you are still entertaining this ass bag's words without just like completely losing your shit. You must be some kind of angel. You must have the patience of Mother Teresa, because I can't imagine somebody saying shit like this and not just putting them in their place. This jabroni, brozo, douche canoe, dick four doesn't understand anything about childbirth, number one, and we don't have to, guys. We don't have to know everything about childbirth. You know what? But don't pretend like you do. The second you start making assumptions and telling your wife that she should be able to get back into shape right after having a baby, and as soon as that green light happens for returning to strenuous activities, be badgering her to get into the gym, not for her health. That is not what this is about. This is because you want her to look tighter. You want her to look twite like a twiger. You want her to be in better shape for you. That makes you a terrible person. if he wanted to help her get healthier and he actually had a concern, or he knew that she wanted to get in shape and he was a positive motivator, that's one thing. If he was positively motivating her and he was like not badgering her, but every time he was going out asking, like, are you interested in coming with? Or tell me what you want to do, and I will make sure to make that as easy as possible. But it's got to be her decision. The way that he's doing it is in a completely selfish way, which begs the question, how selfish is this guy in the rest of their lives? Is he actively involved in taking care of this baby that is now 12 weeks old? Is he, she's 16 weeks old now. 16 weeks old. Oh, Candy Thunder says she just added an OP comment. Going down. OP says, yeah, and all this talk about he wants me to be healthy and bounce back. He already talks about having another baby. Like, damn, give me a while with this one first. What? Okay. I feel like I can already kind of see this guy in my mind. You know what I mean?
Listen, babe. You really gotta get back in the gym because this is not tight enough for me. Also, as soon as you're back to peak physical form, I'd like to put another baby inside you so you can push that one out too.
Why don't you push a baby out through a hole in your body and then try to get everything tightened back up real quick, sir? See how that goes. Here's the problem, though. OP, he thinks this is okay. For whatever reason, in your relationship, there are no boundaries in this territory because he's like, I'm going to say this shit that is extremely cruel and I'm going to play dumb and pretend like it's not. But even worse than that, there's nothing that's like there's no repercussion here. There's no bad thing happening. He said, well, she did snap back, but there's got to be a serious conversation here and be like, look, if you don't stop, this is going to happen. There has to be, a boundary has to have some kind of consequence tied to it, or it's not a boundary. There has to be some kind of, if you don't shut the up about this, I will leave your ass. The timing on this is indefinite. Stop, or you are going to drive me away. That conversation is going to have to happen. And right now, it's like you're snapping whenever he's saying shit. Obviously, he's an idiot, but you're going to have to tighten up your boundaries. If you're going to tighten anything up, tighten those up and have enough self-respect to have the conversation and be like, no, I will not allow you to treat me like this. I'm sorry. I just birthed a human. You will not speak to me like that. I'm the mother of your child. You will not do that. That conversation has got to happen for this to have any kind of hope. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he's going to all of a sudden start respecting you, but it's complicated now, right? It's complicated.